Welcome back to my mini-series about the BaZi Identities. Before starting, it's still time to ask for your natal chart to see which of the 10 identities are more personal to you and in which area of your life you are concerned. It's free, no charges. All you need to do is to connect to my website, pernilleconsulting.com, send me a message with your date and hour of birth, and I will gladly send you your chart. So let's get started. This week we are going to talk about the metal element, the identities of the metal element, Gung and Sing. The traits they have in common are tough and just, righteous, fair and square, and they are altruistic and resilient as well. Apart from this, Gung and Sing are quite different. Let's start, as always, with the Yang version, Gung. The images of Gung are those of raw iron, axes, swords, hard metal that often needs to be adapted to be usable. Gung metal people are tough and they can withstand adversity. They can also be very stubborn and inflexible. They are of great endurance, they love challenges and are competitive, but they find it rather hard to admit defeats. Although these seemingly rough traits, they are really altruistic and they are able to stand up and fight for the oppressed. They value their relationships with their family and loved ones, and they are very loyal. As you may have understood, they have a pretty strong character. In their job, we give them the surname of the General, as they can manage teams and get things executed. Often they would even prefer doing things by themselves, just to ensure that the results are of their liking. They have a great capacity to withstand pressure and may even fare better on pressure. At the same time, they aren't really what we can call meticulous. Their way of doing is hasty and rush. Gung persons can be trusted though, as they are loyal and they are system followers. One of the things that would be profitable for them to learn is to be softer and less rude with their colleagues. Actually, they tend to give ultimatums, stay inflexible. In business, they prefer flying solo as they aren't very good at embracing the style of others. They have to take care though and not burn bridges as they may be visionary. Despite what we may think, they are somewhat risk-averse. So clearly, if they want to make deals, they would need to soften themselves and be a bit more open-minded. One advice for a Gung personality would be to learn to make quicker decisions. And also, they tend to forget things. So many ideas go through their minds, and once gone through these thoughts, well, they tend to forget. So, for you, Gung identity, learn to, how should I say, touch and do. What you have in mind, put it into action. Follow through on your ideas and don't stop halfway. The Gung celebrities are Margaret Thatcher, first British female Prime Minister, Steve Ballmer, CEO of Microsoft Corporated, Muhammad Ali, world champion boxer, Queen Elizabeth II, Queen of the United Kingdom since '53 and still on the throne, Tiger Woods, golfer champion. We surely can agree that what defines them all is this vital character of never letting down. Now, let's go on with the Yin version, Xing. And here, the images are completely different. The images of this metal is associated with jewelry, gemstones, gold and silver jewels. Xing persons are somewhat different compared to the young version, who loves to go all by himself. Sing people are true attention grabbers. They like to be in the limelight and be on the front on any occasion. And they can be rather materialistic, and status conscious. Often they are elegant, glamorous, and sophisticated. Not very strange when we know their tendency to love attraction. They are also witty and eloquent, and even talkative. They are truly very talented. Never to forget, though, their innate nature is harsh and obstinate. So if you want to make them listen to you, you'd better adopt a subtle and gentle approach. Despite this sort of see me and pay attention to me attitude, they are sentimental individuals. They put high value in their relationships with their family, friends, and loved ones. At work, they are quite different than their counterpart. They are meticulous, play politics, and are calculative. We can also add tactical-minded and that they love facts and figures. We can even say that they are the best of the 10 identities to delegate, and they tend to talk more than they do. They may find it difficult to get things done all by themselves. If they want to go into business, they will be better off surrounding themselves. They need team support, and they aren't very good with money in general. What's more important, they tend to be swayed and easily convinced by others. One advice would be for those sing persons to learn to negotiate, to communicate and convince and persuade, because this would make them less influenceable. The celebrities, the sing celebrities, are Andrew Carnegie, Scottish-American industrialist; Stephen Chow, Hong Kong actor, screenwriter, director and producer; David Letterman, American TV host and comedian; Gordon Ramsay, Scottish celebrity chef and author; Sacha Baron Cohen, British actor, comedian and writer, better known as Borat. No doubt with these celebrities, they like to shine, but it's okay too when we consider that they have a very human nature and that they consider other people. This is where we come to an end with this week's Metal Identities. I hope you have enjoyed this moment spent together. Next week, we'll talk about the last BaZi Identities, those of the water element. Before leaving, do put a big like and do share. Until then, take care and stay safe.